Hi guys, welcome back to SMB Designs. Today I wanted to share my haulish stuff with you, I guess you would call it. It's a haul. We're going to start with the stuff that I got from Temu. Actually, let's start with this first one, because other people might really find this interesting. But I had the original Martelli with the black handle for left hand, and I never really got along with it. But I found on another video that if you contact Martelli, they will let you send them the old one and upgrade to the new one. And it was $19 for the difference to upgrade. So I'm looking forward to trying this out because I do most of my cutting, if I can, sitting down over by my machine on my desk. So I'm really hoping this is going to be a good cutter for me. So, let me get these pins out of the way. I stopped by Dollar Tree the other day, and they had these pins, and I'm going to zoom in just a little bit for you. And move that down just some. Okay, there we go. And these are Journaling Ink Plus metallic brush marker for the one here. But this one is still from Journaling Ink Plus. By the way, the metallic one I have is in green. These are the only two colors they had, and the only two they had in my store. But it says micro tip brush pen, no bleed, quick dry, archival ink. And this one is in blue. What I want to show you about this one, it does not have, it's not as strongly pigmented as I would like. However, the tip of this is absolutely perfection. I want a set of markers that have a tip like this, that is this small but is still a brush tip. So if anybody knows of a good set that would have this small on one end and maybe the larger on the other end, that would be ideal. But if they just have this size tip, I would love that. But I'll just write my name with it. It's not dry, it just doesn't have an overflow of ink. In fact, I think it's doing better now since I wrote with it first. That does not look blue on the screen at all. But I'm not adjusting colors because when I did, I totally ruined the colors. I'm going to have to learn how to do that. But you can see that it's blue on the packaging. I kept them in the packaging just so I could show you guys what they looked like. But that was a really... I don't know if that's doing any better to show you the blue or not. I think it is a little better. So that's the blue one. This is the metallic green, it says. Let's see what it has, what it's like, because I didn't open it. It says brush point, premium metallic finish, metallic ink, performance, style, and value. And, oh, I opened it from the... No wonder it wasn't pulling right out. There's not really any shaking or anything to it. There's no ball or anything in it. This one is a bigger brush pen. You see that? There's a big difference. So let's just rewrite my name. It's extremely juicy. And so that is my name written in it. And it is metallic. It does have a shine. So definitely if your Dollar Tree has more of these are beautiful to write with. I don't know how quickly they will dry out. Time will tell. But I really do want this micro tip brush pen in many colors. So if you have that set that you can link for me that would have this kind of tip, please link it because I would love to get some. Okay, so that's the markers. And we'll pull out my Temu order that I got. It's just a small Temu order. I had lost my drawing gloves. That's what I call them, is drawing gloves. And so the last one, I had found one, but I left it at a restaurant when I was with Mom and we were drawing. And it was black. So I got a different color this time. Oh, these are a little bit different. These are thick on the side. And they have a thumb loop. So that's kind of cool. Inside you can see they have a sewn in kind of a padding there. And I got left-handed, obviously, because I am left-handed. But what it does is you use them on digital stuff as well. But I use it to keep myself from smearing and smudging the graphite. And they're very inexpensive. So I definitely would recommend them. The black ones are really nice too, but they don't have all these breathable holes in it like this did. So I'm looking forward to playing with those. Oh my goodness, you guys. I went to my local quilt shop and I was looking for one of these. And they said that they had them, they could order them, but they were a little over $20 for one. So I looked on Temu and got 4 for way less than the price of one. So I'm going to pull out the yellow. That's the one I want to put on one of mine. Let's just try it and see how it does. Where's my little ruler? I got me a new ruler. These rulers I absolutely am loving. It's the Quilter Select rulers. This one in particular is my favorite size. It's the size I've been using for years. But it is 6 by 12. 6 by 12. And on the back it has this film. And film is not really, you can't pull it off. So it's not something like that. But they're amazing rulers. They stay put where you put them. Okay, so you put that there. I might want it, do I want it angled? Nah, just stick it on there, Stephanie. Okay, so I suctioned it down. It holds good. Really nice. And the good thing about it is you can release it and pull it up and change it to a different ruler if you want to. So I highly recommend these from Temu. That's an awesome buy. You can get 4 of them. Remember, 4 of them for way less than the price. I'd tell you the price, but I don't really remember. I just know they are quilting ruler handles. And this is the item number on the package. I don't know if that's going to focus for you. There we go, that's better. Okay. So then I got a poster, believe it or not. It came in this really cool tube. It's on the other end mostly, so I'm going to flip around and get that from that end. This tube is really cool. It's really a hard plastic, and it has nice caps on the 2 ends. So I'll be saving that for sure. I got the biggest one that they offered, but this is a color theory poster, and it has the color wheel. It shows you your primaries, your secondaries, intermediate, and analogous. Also the meanings of what the different colors are supposed to interject into your paintings. It tells you terms, what those terms mean. It tells you color systems and color harmonies there on the bottom. So I'm excited to have that hanging up. It's just a nice little cheat sheet to have hanging up nearby so you can keep those things in mind, you know. It was very cheap. It was like $1 and some change. So I can't get it back in there. I done left it out too big. Okay, let's get over to that. Then I got this package, and this package came in, and I did not apparently read all that came with this. I was getting a set of watercolor metallics from them to try. And in it, it came with a short little water brush, great for travel. And the point on it is pretty good. It's a longer point. Let me open it so you can actually see it. Everything's in Chinese. It does have a little bit of instruction in English. Unscrew the brush cap from the barrel, fill with water, which we all know what a brush pen does. But this is what the tip looks like on it. Excuse my shirt. I live with doggies. But it's a really nice fine point. So it'll be a really nice handy thing to have. And it also came with this. Let me get my scissors out so I can open that easily. Where are my... Well, here's a blade. It'll work just fine. There we go. Oh, it is a seashell. It is a little seashell, I guess porcelain or ceramic seashell for mixing colors on. It's just a little tiny, but it would work, you know. So that was cool that it came with those. And it also came with some instructions, it looks like. A couple of pages. Yeah. It came with it in how to use watercolor pigments. Preparation, color, coloring, details. And it has it in Chinese, I'm assuming, on the back. And then there's another language. It has it in many languages. I guess that's why there are so many pages. But I thought that was a nice touch. Normally they don't have stuff like that. Oh, we have another free gift. And it looks like it's 2 additional colors. So that's cool. And in this package is the, just make sure there's nothing else in there. That's such a cute package and can be reused because they didn't seal it. I love that. These are the watercolors. They are quarter pans, but I love the little compact that it comes in. It's so small. It has these little sticky, 2 sheets of these little sticky dots you can put on the back if you want to. And then this, I think, is supposed to be your swatching card. However, it's in a different language, so I don't know what it means. But it does have a really pretty piece on here. I don't know. I think it goes like that. Like that. But these are the colors, guys. Look at these. They are hand poured, but they are beautiful. I am looking forward to swatching those out. So we will do that in just a bit, including these 2 little extras. This is what I really love, getting the extras, but there's no room for it in their little palette. So I will have to change it over, I guess, to another little palette. I hate that. I really like that little compact. And that is all that I got from Temu. So we will move on. And next I ordered from an Etsy seller a grab bag of handmade watercolors. And in the grab bag there was a card, a business card from them. Thanks for your order. And these 2 stickers of froggies. So those will go on my sketchbook. They're super cute. And then this iridescent sticker of a butterfly. So very cute. Very fun. And in this, there are several half pans. There we go. And we'll just pull them out. This one she called Sky Blue. It's a beautiful blue. And this one, if I don't think you can see the, let me turn the backlight off and see if it helps. Not really. Okay, let me turn that off again. On again. But it's called Blue Ghost. And inside it is the most beautiful shimmery iridescence that wonderful, wonderful. I'm hoping it swatches equally as pretty. This one is a navy, very pretty. And this one is called Violaceous, I think. You be the judge. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful violet. Then we have Balmy Glitz, what it's called there, in there. Now every package is a grab bag, so you don't know the colors you will get. So that was the interesting part to me, is I didn't know what colors I would get, or just something fun, you know, different. This one is called Blue Red Duo. It's a beautiful color. It's almost like a fuchsia, the color looks like to me. And we have a grape soda. This one concerned me a little bit because it was quite chunky feeling right there. But we'll see how it swatches. This one is called Blue Sky. It is a beautiful blue. And then we have Diamond Kiwi. Very pretty color. And we have Pink Fizz. So that is supposed to end up being pink. So we'll see what happens with these. This is going to be fun. And Green Bean. That's what that says, Green Bean. It's a really pretty color too. And the last one in my hand from the grab bag is called Amazon. So we ended up getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 colors. And it was $20 plus, you know, tax and shipping. But that's a pretty good deal to get to try these handmade colors from somebody. So we will definitely swatch those as well and see what we think of them. I don't know why I'm getting all these little messages. Maybe the weather. We've had really terrible weather the last couple of days. Now we're moving on to Goodwill. And for $4.99, I got some beautiful blue, I call it fabric, but it's actually a bed sheet, a fitted bed sheet. It had the pillowcases with it, which I love all of this here. That's so pretty. And they're nice and long, so it must be a king set. I didn't even look. Oh, there's another one. Another pillowcase. So it has 3 pillowcases with it. Yeah, that's interesting. And then the flat sheet for it. Now, what I got these for is for backing for quilts. This flat sheet does have, I noticed, 1 spot on it. So when I wash it, I will treat that spot to get the stain out. If I can't, then I will only use the material around it for other things. But that's a really good place to get backing fabric, is to go to your local thrift stores and find some really nice sheets, because they sell them very inexpensively, and make that your backing. So that's that part. Then I found this. Let me get my a couple of stamp sets from there. The thrift store I went to was, of course, is Goodwill. My aunt calls it GW Boutique. I better not put that down there. There we go. And it was for 2 sets, and it was like $1.90 something for both. Looks like their original selling price was $1 on one. So still a decent deal. But these are from Illustrated Faith, and they're very nice. This one has the different banners on it. You can leave a sermon by and remember this. I love the remember this. Favorite hymn, date and take note, believe, faith, hope, and love, be patient, pastor, and priest. And then it has the other things. This one is really cool. It just gives you a bunch of random shapes and things you can use in your art. So I really liked that. I thought it could be very useful. And so I'll put that aside since we looked at it. I got a clipboard, and yes, I have a couple of clipboards. But this one was so pretty. I loved all of the scrolly artwork and stuff on it. So I thought it was inspiring, so I grabbed it. Very cheap, nothing expensive. I did find a really cute journal. It's brand new from there, but fearfully and wonderfully made, Psalm 139:14. It has never been used, and my daughters like to use journals, so when I find a good deal, I pick them up. The edges are gilded, top and bottom. So, and it has a ribbon marker. So I love that. I thought it was so pretty, and not being written in and being new is perfect. I found a Bible cover, and that rarely happens at my Goodwill, but I think it is going to be the right size for my CSB Charles Spurgeon Bible. I think this is it. Yes, it's going to fit it perfect. Oh, no, maybe not. It's not quite as wide on the... Oh, it's not quite as wide as that is on the spine. It would work. It'd just be tight. See? Which I guess it needs to be protecting it. So, that was like $1.90. I was like, I can't pass that up. I have to try that out. And then I went to Walmart, because you guys know that I've been telling you that I made my sketchbooks out of the B paper mixed media. I took them to a local print store, had them cut them down into 4s. Next time it'll be 5s, and spiral bind them at the top so that I can easily just flip it up. So I went to Walmart and grabbed the B paper watercolor 9x12. It has 50 sheets. It is acid-free, natural white, cold pressed. And this is what it looks like, and it does feel really nice. So I will be doing my swatches today on this, and so we can test it out and see. It does give you paper usage. It says the watercolor is 140 pounds, and it's got 3 for a graphite. It says excellent, so 3 is excellent. That's for the graphite, colored pencil, charcoal, pastel, pen and ink, marker, watercolor, gouache, and acrylic. It says it's great for all of those, so we shall see. Well, we'll just see about watercolor, because I'm not worried about trying it with the other ones. But that is everything in my haul, guys. So I will get this paper ready so we can do some swatching. Just a moment. Okay, we are back, and I need a marker. I did not write the names of these down. That's not too good. I don't have any information as far as light fastness and all that goes, but this first one is going to be Blue Ghost. And we will move over to Sky Blue. And then Navy. Blue Red Duo. Okay, and And the last one in that top row is Pink Fizz. Okay. I put it in the wrong spot. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll still swatch it there. Okay. So, let's see. I did pre-wet these. I don't know if they need it or not, but I wanted to give it the best shot I could. I probably should be swatching these on both black and white, but I didn't have any black watercolor paper, so I did not pull that out. I might have some black drawing paper. I can try that in a minute. This is, it looks like it needs a minute or two longer for that. So let me pause for a second and I will find some black paper. Okay, let's see. I grabbed some white paper. It's just drawing paper, but maybe we'll at least be able to see. And I did put more water in here. Yeah, I'm getting more up now. And I switched to a thirstier brush, so we'll be able to see better, hopefully. I'm going to try to wet the circle first. I didn't want to do that till the second circle, but maybe needing it. I'm seeing some sparkle. But I can't say so far that it's a favorite just because it's... Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm going to try and do a watered down version of it. I don't think that would be the way you would want to apply this paint. It's just really pale. But we're going to try it anyway. Yeah. So let's put that on the black paper over here. So we can get a good swatch of it from that. Okay. On the black paper, you can really see more of the color. It's not really picking it up good in here though. You know, why they're calling it a blue ghost. It is kind of chunky. I'm really not impressed with that. But there's our black swatch of it. Next is Sky Blue. And I believe the name of the shop was Cosmic Creations on Etsy. Okay, this one's doing a lot more color for us. That's wonderful. We definitely needed to see that. Yeah, that's not a bad color. It's not really showing you very good what the color is. Let me see. No, I'm not messing with those. I'm not messing with those settings because I messed them up big time last time. Okay, so a watered down version of it. Still beautiful. So that is version number 2. Let me zoom you in. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so that's our Sky Blue that we got. The next one is Blue Sky. I must have skipped writing that one. No problem. We'll just put it in this one right here. Blue Sky. And it was Cosmic Oh, stuck my hand right in that. Creations. And it was from Etsy. Okay. So our Blue Sky, let's check that out. Oh, it's wetting really well. Oh, it's such a pretty color. Look how pretty that color is, guys. So pretty. I've almost made that a water... Oh, you can't see it. Good night. Good night noise. That's what Lizzie would say. Okay. So now let's water down a bit of it. And see how it does that way. Still beautiful. Very, very nice color. We're on to navy up here. Oh, I didn't put that one on the... I didn't put sky blue on that paper either. Let's do the sky blue first. And then we will do the blue sky. Okay, and now we're on to our navy. Do our concentration first. It does spread very well, this one does. I'm noticing. My brush has a lot of water in it. It's the black velvet, silver black velvet, number 6, if anybody wanted to know that. I am having to dip quite a bit back in to get more coverage. That's probably just because I didn't wet the, the design first, and that's fine because I wanted it to be way more concentrated, but we shall see how that turns out. Now we will do a watered down version of it. Way more water in there. There we go. Okay. I probably should have just wet this first, and it probably would have been, that's pretty smart to do. Let's wet the rest of that so we can see how it blooms out. It spreads pretty good, pretty quick. And I have to say, it's given a lot of good color, even being watered down. Wow. That's good. Okay. So let's put it on our paper over here. And that would be the navy right there. Oh, that's so pretty on the black. You can really see the shimmers in that. I can. I don't know if y'all can. It's not looking so much like it on my screen, but we'll let them dry and then I'll show you all of them. Stuck my finger in the paint again. Okay, our next one is going to be this blue-red duo. It looks very, very pink to me. Oh my goodness, it's not pink at all. It looks almost green. That is so weird. It's called Blue-Red Duo, but it is not. Wow. I can see a little bit of the pink coming in the back. That's an interesting color. Crazy name for it, but the color's pretty cool. Blue-red duo in the watery mix. It spreads really nice. Very nice. What color would y'all call that? That is not a blue. I can see a little red in it, but it's more like a green or a brown to me. I'm colorblind, so it's in that family, but I can't tell you which one. Okay, Pink Fizz is up next. We'll see what she does. Oh, she's going to be another one like that blue ghost. I think it's just like a topper is what the point of it is. But I'm not hugely impressed with them. And it's not going to really matter if I do a watered down version, but I will do one just for y'all. Ah, not that one. Pink Fizz. Pink Fizz. I mean, I can see why it is called Pink Fizz. It has, you know, some pink iridescence and stuff in it. But, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we did that row. It is time to move on. I gotta put the Pink Fizz on that one so you could see it better, maybe. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's not the right one. There we go. That's our Pink Fizz. Okay, so we need to label our next row. And I turned them a different way, so it's not quite as easy to see them, but we will do it. Our first one down here is going to be grape soda. And then we're going to have I cannot say that word. Violaceous, I think is what it says. Okay, and let's give that a second to dry. We'll go ahead and swatch these. I better. Okay, just a second to dry. So we're going to do our grape soda first. It's the one that had all the chunkies in it, so I'm very curious about it. Interesting. It's not a bad color at all. Okay, let's do the watered down version right below it. Spreads really nicely. Okay, and a swatch over here. Alright, now on to this Violaceous that looks like magenta to me in this pan. It does not look the same when you paint it. That's really interesting. The pan looks completely different to me. Okay, let's water down the bottom one so we can get that tested here. And her paints have really good movement, seems like. And we will put it on our stripe here. Okay, I'm going to give that just a couple of seconds to dry, and then we will keep moving on. Okay, let's move on. The first one on this page for me is called Bomy Gliss. I don't know that I'm saying that right, but that's the way I read it. It's pretty. Okay. So now let's do our watery version down here of it. Definitely spreads nicely. Okay. Now we're going to go into green bean. All right. And let's get our watered down area here for it. This one does not spread as much. I might have put more water on than I've been doing for it. But that is green bean. Okay. Let's do Amazon. This is pretty. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I like the color okay. Now the watered down one below. And that was Amazon, so let's grab it. It moves more like the other ones, which is pretty cool. I like it when it moves. I like to watch it. Okay, that's our watered down Amazon. And I am aware I'm not putting them on the black. I'm going to go back and do that in just a second. And this one is Diamond Kiwi. That's a nice color. I really like that one. Okay, let's do a watered down one of it. Yeah, nice movement. I hope you cannot hear the dogs in the background. If you can, I'm so sorry. They are loud today. Okay, let's put it on our black paper here. I'm going to continue on down this side. And we're going to start with that one. That was the Bomy Glitz. No, that was not. I already did that color. Bomy Glitz is this one. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. And I'm going to have to scooch this stuff over so I can get it in the screenshot for you. Okay. And then we want green bean. Oh, that looks good on the black. Amazon. Nice. And the last one, Diamond Kiwi. Okay. While these are drying, I will get right back with you and we will swatch the Temu ones. Okay, on to Temu. I'm going to do the two that came as free gifts first. Nice. You can see how it moves in the water there. I'm not doing two for each one on this one, just because I don't think it was necessary on the last one. I don't think I would really ever use them watered down. But here is the other freebie that I was given. Nice. Okay. And now we're going to start the ones in the palette just from the top across and down. Okay. There were no names on this. There may be on that card, but I will have to have that translated first. Alright. Those are very similar to me, but no, not on the camera. You can see a difference there. Pretty good. Add a little more pigment to that one. Okay. And that was, we're on the fourth one. And the fifth one in that row. There are 5 in each row. Not bad. Okay. Here is our next one. It's very light, but sometimes that's all you need is just a light touch. Added some water there so I could get it to move. They flow very nicely too. Very nice. Okay, we're on the middle of the second row. It's a pretty color. Very pretty. Would be great for a flower. I don't know that these colors are showing up true, but they're closer than what I had them before. I had to set it all back to factory settings because I had messed up the coloring so bad on it. This is not the color I expected to come out of this pan. Interesting. The last one on the second row. It's a pretty, pretty color. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second and let that dry, and I'll be right back with you. All right, let's move on to the third row and see what happens there. I'm just going to wet it first a little bit. It's a very iridescent color. It's not going to show a lot. But if you were working on black paper or colored paper, it would really stand out, I think. Oh, that's a pretty color. I really like that one. Very nice. Okay, the middle color of the third row. Okay. And we're on the last color of the third row. Nice color. Very nice. Add a little bit more in there so we can see it built a little bit. Pretty, pretty. Did not realize you were up too far. Let me fix that. All right, our fourth row. Very, very light color. But it's pretty. It is pretty. Just building it up a little bit just so we can get a little more idea of it. Okay. Nice. A middle color on that row. Yeah, that's it. Go right there. Ah, none of that purpley stuff in it. It's a nice one. And our last one looks like a silver in here, so beautiful. Okay, guys, that is all of them swatched. I did not do it on black paper. Let me move this and we'll do it on black paper real quick. Bring our paper back in. That first one I'm sure is not going to show up, but I'm going to put it on there anyway. I swatched that last one twice. Just ignore that. We'll combine them so it looks like I did that on purpose. Oh my goodness. Okay, hello guys. I am not sure where we left off. I think we were swatching on the black paper, but my camera quit. So I wanted to go back and show you the colors from its Cosmic CK. Let me put that on there. It was Cosmic Creations that I got the grab bag set from. And going over these, I went around the outside edge again because I thought, well, maybe I gave it too much water. But they just do not have a good fullness. There are a couple of colors that I would possibly use. The Diamond Kiwi and the Amazon. I do think the Blue Sky is pretty when you get it in mass tone. And I don't know if you're seeing that real colors or not. It looks like my lighting is too bright, but if I turn it off, it doesn't seem to help. We'll turn it off and see if that helps any. So that was those. And then we started with the Temu ones here and carried those on over. Oh, I'm sorry. That was still that set up until here. Then we have the Temu, and they were quarter pans. I did not go over them a second time. I do think they were worth the money. They do have a lot of good shimmer and sparkle to them. Do I think there are other better sets out there? Probably. But for the money of the Temu ones, I think you could easily get a really large set for a lot less, and they're still really nice, especially in mass tone. And remember, when I did these swatches, I was using a brush with a heavy, that held a lot of water. So I think that the Temu ones were pretty good and worth buying. The Cosmic Creations ones, I probably would not buy them again. And I put them in this tin, but I wanted to show you. I had to wet these pretty good just to even get any color. And you can see how much I had to dip into them. When I wet them, the entire top little bit all was just soaked. I mean, it just dissolved together. It didn't stay in a form where you could just wipe it. So you use way, way too much of the paint. I did, however, go back and do all of the colors from the Temu set and the Cosmic Creations set on this black paper. I redid it using a brush that did not hold much water. And I don't know if you're getting a little bit of the luster there, I think. And I did translate the card from Temu, and these names are what came up. Some of them are a little odd, but that's what they came up as. These down here are the Cosmic Creations ones. They did better. I would use the navy for sure. And probably the grape soda on the black. I really liked it. The Amazon and green bean are okay, but to me they're way too similar. I mean, they almost could have been from the same batch, just very little difference. But that's my overall thought on those two metallic watercolors. I hope you have found this helpful. I am in no way trying to bash a company or a creator. I just always want to give you my honest opinion, and will do so. So that is what we've got so far from them, and I do hope you have a great week. If you like this kind of content, please give me a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, that'd be amazing. Comment and share the video, it really helps us out. And those things are all free to do for any content creator. It really helps boost their channel. So I do appreciate you all, and I hope you do stay for more videos, and I will see you in the future. Thank you. Have a great day.